1 year ago tomorrow, UTSA football head coach Jeff Traylor enjoyed a nice cold Gatorade bath after his guys beat Western Kentucky to win the Conference USA football championship. And now tonight, the Roadrunners will look to defend their crown against the Mean Green of North Texas. UTSA comes into this heavyweight battle 10-2 overall, 8-0 in conference play, while UNT is 7-5 on the season, finishing 6-2 in Conference USA, with one of those losses at the hands of the Roadrunners nearly 6 weeks ago, 31-27. When we last spoke to Coach on Tuesday, he was laser focused.
There's no way I'm overlooking this game. All you got to do is watch the last game. They're really good. Watch the game before that we played them. They kicked our teeth in. So that's the lane I'm staying in. We're a very mature team. We've taken a lot of hits this year in a lot of places. So we're thin, but we're battle tested. We play a tough schedule. I've been through some real ups and downs. I would say mentally, we're as prepared as any team I've ever coached. And physically, we are as hindered by injury as any team I've ever coached. It's been a very rewarding, yet frustrating season all at once.
Here's the matchup for you, UTSA-UNT tonight, 6:30 at the Alamo Dome. Now over at Incarnate Word, the Cardinals will host Furman University in the second round of the FCS playoffs. 7-seeded Cardinals are coming off a first-round bye. Last season, the Cardinals went 10-3, advancing to the second round behind quarterback Cameron Ward, who passed for nearly 4,700 yards with 47 touchdown passes. But after the season, he transferred out to join Coach Morris at Washington State. So this season, UIW is 10-1 and led by quarterback Lindsey Scott Jr., who's thrown for 3,800 yards with 50 touchdown passes. And wide receiver Taylor Grimes was asked why they adapted to Lindsey so quickly.
I think something Lindsey brought to our team, not just us, our whole team, is his leadership, and he's a guy you can get behind. He's a hard worker. He's the hardest worker on our team. He's really good in the film room. So getting together with him, and he's an easy guy to get behind.
UIW will host Furman tomorrow at 1 p.m. at Gale and Tom Benson Stadium, and we'll have the latest on Coach Kenny's future coming up later in sports. In the NBA, the Spurs will host the Pelicans tonight, looking to end their 9-game losing streak. The Silver and Black held morning shoot-around at their practice facility, and that's where Trey Jones told us they just have to keep their heads up.
Still early in the season. We can't get too down on ourselves. We got a lot of games left still. A lot of us are continuing to grow, continue to experience new things, and continue to just trying to, figure this thing out. So we continue to stay on top of each other, trying to get better each night. Seems like we're focusing on something new each night, but we're just trying to attack each thing and continue to get better.
6-win Spurs host a 13-win Pelicans tonight at 7 at the AT&T Center. In the college game, number 2 Texas hosting number 7 Creighton last night. Guard Marcus Carr was the big longhorn of this one. Here he knocks down 2 of his team-high 19 points. UT led 32-27 at halftime, and the Horns take it 72-67, improving to 6-0 on the season.
Tough ball club there. Don't look now, but the Longhorns
playing some good hoops.
Right. All right, Larry, thank you very much. The latest jobs report out, and it's good news for the labor market. Why that could be a blow to anti-inflation efforts, though. Got that for you coming up in the next half hour. A local woman tried to remain hopeful through her heartache. She is looking for justice after the loss of 3 children to gun violence. The shootings that took those 3 right in the middle of the family's Thanksgiving celebration last year. As Katrina Weber reports, that mother and Crime Stoppers now are pleading for clues that might lead to the shooter.
When the weather changes, I can feel it. And when I try to stand up on it, sometimes my knee be just weird.
Gunfire that tore into Eshawn Wolford's leg last year has left her in almost constant physical pain. Still, it pales in comparison to the emotional pain it caused, the loss of 3 of her children.
These holidays are going to be rough, really rough.
It was on a holiday, Thanksgiving of last year, when it happened. The family was celebrating at a home in the 4,000 block of Sunrise Creek when someone in a white car sprayed it with bullets.
One thing I heard was pop, 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 pop. It stopped. Then I guess they clicked it again. Then it started again.
She remembers shielding as many of her 12 grandchildren as she could. But when it was over, her sons, 28-year-old Charles Wolford and 25-year-old Eugene Hodge, had been killed. Her daughter, 32-year-old Shinobi Wolford, was paralyzed, then died in June. Ishan tries to remember the good thoughts of them, how Charles could bring a smile to her face.
And Shinobi will fix your hair just in a heartbeat. Gene, I call him like me, he's a neat freak.
What she can't understand, though, is why someone took all of them away from her. She also wants to know who that someone is. So far, San Antonio police have not made any arrests. Right now, it seems all police have is that very vague description of the car involved, that white four-door car. They urge anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers. The number 210-224-STOP or 224-7867. Katrina Weber, KSAT12 News.
Outside with live cam, what was your word? Slodgy?
We were talking about humidity sloshing back in and out over the next several days.
I'm just going with stubborn.
All right. And that is true, especially next week. And today, the fog has really been stubborn out there as well. The good news is, though, across a good portion of our area, we are seeing those visibilities improve compared to where we were earlier this morning. So let's take a look at that. You can see, especially in places like Carrizo Springs, reaching over to Uvalde, visibility a lot better. San Antonio is still the worst this lunchtime hour, with that visibility still under 2 miles. And we've got those temperatures in the low 60s here in Bexar County. Of course, dew points not that far off. 61 here in town, 63 up in Kerrville, stepping out for any lunchtime plans. 57 in Uvalde, 59 in Cotulla, and 63 in Pleasanton over in Atascosa County. Now, for some of us, if we can find the cloud cover to break up just a little bit out there this afternoon, temperatures will climb into the upper 60s, especially farther down to the south, maybe touching that 70-degree mark. We'll keep eyes on it. But if you're stepping out for any of those Friday evening plans, generally we will expect 60s here in town. Now, this weekend, again, we've got that cold front that moves in late morning, near midday tomorrow. Before it can get here, more morning fog and drizzle expected tomorrow morning. But temperatures should generally be in the upper 50s, low 60s tomorrow afternoon. And then, yes, we start to see that moisture move back in for the back half of the weekend with the warming trend next week. We'll have another look at that forecast in just a few, David.
All right, Mia, thank you. The latest jobs report out from the Labor Department shows 263,000 jobs added in November. That is the smallest monthly job growth since January of last year. However, ABC's Rena Roy explains that even though it's still a strong number, this job growth isn't great when you consider inflation.
The new jobs report out this morning from the Labor Department is better than economists expected. 263,000 jobs added last month, keeping the unemployment rate at 3.7%.
Companies are still looking to bring workers on despite fears of a recession and an uncertain economic outlook.
Jobs were added in hospitality, healthcare, and government, but down in retail and transportation. The strong labor market is a blow to the Federal Reserve's anti-inflation efforts, with hourly wages up more than 0.5%, exceeding expectations.
That's not great news for the Fed because higher wages means it's inflationary.
The Federal Reserve expected to raise interest rates again next week to keep pressuring prices lower, but in turn making borrowing more expensive. Everyday things still costing Americans more. Eggs are up 43%, coffee 14%, fruits and veggies at 9%, and rent 7.5%.
One silver lining for people's pockets, gas prices. AAA says the national average is $3.44 a gallon. That's down 32 cents from a month ago. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Crypto can't catch a break these days. Binance, the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchange, is investigating a hacking incident that affected a number of crypto tokens today. The company's founder and CEO says that a private key had been hacked. Private keys are used to encrypt or decrypt data. Anchor and Hay tokens were both affected. Binance tweeted that it has paused withdrawals. It also assured users that this is not an attack against the company and that its team is working to investigate. The Air Force unveiling its newest stealth bomber aircraft, the B-21, named in honor of airmen who carried out the surprise World War II Doolittle raid. The sixth-generation aircraft can carry both nuclear and conventional weapons. This is the first time in more than 30 years that a new U.S. bomber has been publicly unveiled since the B-2 Spirit was presented back in 1988. The cost of each aircraft, $692 million. That includes training materials, support equipment, and other components. The Air Force plans to buy at least 100 of the B-21s. The tailgate party has started. The anticipation is growing. Just hours from kickoff between UTSA and North Texas, Larry has a final preview coming up. And you've heard of a deer in the headlights. What about a buck in the Christmas lights? How the animal got stuck, and while wildlife officials say happens all the time. All right, how many times have you seen this in South Texas? That's a buck, antlers, and a whole tangled mess of Christmas lights. You just kind of stare and go, hey, somebody help me. That's a buck in Oregon. He got the decorations stuck in his antlers. Homeowner captured the buck on video walking through her yard. Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife officers darted the buck so the lights could be removed. The animal not hurt. Officials say this sort of thing is common. Bucks rub their antlers on trees, bushes, and other things to get rid of the velvet, mark their territory, and show dominance over other bucks. Oregon wildlife officials say every fall they start getting reports of the animals tangled up in volleyball nets, hammocks, and even the Christmas lights. So the buck is lit up this year, ready to go. The nation's capital is looking more festive. The massive Christmas tree on the west lawn, now all lit up. This year's decorated tree is a red spruce named Ruby. It stands nearly 80 feet tall, comes from the Pisgah National Forest in the Tar Heel State. It was harvested on November 2nd. Then it began a 14-day-long journey to the nation's capital. It's been decorated with handmade ornaments from residents in North Carolina. The honorary tree lighter was a fourth grader from North Carolina. He won this year's essay contest associated with the tree lighting ceremony. Congratulations to him. And the San Antonio River Authority is celebrating the holiday season with the River Lights Festival. It's happening Saturday evening, tomorrow night, at the San Antonio Lock and Dam on Brooklyn Avenue. Registration for a nighttime paddle along the museum reach already full, but guests can still check out food trucks, holiday vendors, and of course you can get pictures with Santa. We've got all the information about these stories on our website, KSAT12. Outside with live, is this like the same shot?
It is. It hasn't changed.
Yeah, nothing. This fog hadn't lifted, hadn't gotten any thicker, but hadn't lifted.
I mean, yeah, San Antonio right now, at least across the South Texas viewing area, we still have the lowest visibility out there this lunchtime hour. So as we head into the afternoon, again, we'll try to see some of that lift on out of here. So far today, we are at 61 this hour officially at San Antonio International, below the average. But of course, we'll see how high those temperatures can climb over the next several hours, cloud and fog dependent. As we head into our Saturday, yes, we've got that front that's going to move in by late morning. Still fog and drizzle expected for any Saturday morning plans. And then already another warm up as we head into next week. So we'll get you a full look at what to expect after the break.
All right, Mia, we got runners coming to town, and they're looking at this weather going, what's going on here in San Antonio? They got the 5K tomorrow morning, and then we've got the rock and roll half full on Sunday morning.
There's a lot going on.
So I think a 61-degree temperature is not bad for runners.
I would think not. I know that some folks this morning were kind of commenting on our social media saying that it was fine kind of practice running this morning, but the fog, of course, was not good for driving. Mm-hmm. So that's at least what I heard. But yes, we've got a lot of changes that move in and out over the next 48 to 72 hours. Let's start off again with a look at today. Just if you are wrapping up your work week, stepping out later this evening. Again, we've got the cloud cover in place, still some fog and mist here in San Antonio. I think for some of us, we will manage some peaks of sunshine out there this afternoon, and that will help those temperatures climb into the upper 60s, a few low 70s, especially farther south, not completely out of the question. But again, just how warm those temperatures are able to get is all going to depend on the cloud cover and what's left of the lingering fog out there this midday hour. So we've got the humidity in place. That quickly moved in overnight last night. And as we head into the overnight hours and kickstart any early Saturday morning activities, for most of us, it's still going to be pretty muggy out there as well. So also like what we found last night, I think it's possible we start to see some fog and mist develop even before the clock strikes midnight tonight. So that's something we'll keep eyes on, especially if you're coming home from any Friday night plans, especially up in the hill country and then down along the I-37 corridor. It is possible we already start to see some of that visibility be affected. And then early tomorrow morning, once again, more fog, some of it likely dense in spots, will greet you as you're stepping out the door. So give yourself some extra time. But then we see that front move in late morning and near midday. And as that filters in, not only some slightly cooler but drier air, whatever is left of that lingering fog and mist should dissipate. So let's time that out. You can see as we take a look down from space at the satellite picture across south central Texas. For most of us, it is still cloudy. A few peaks of sunshine, though, already out there in western Kerr County, northern Real County, probably just to the north of Lakey. We'll see how far we can find that spread out here into this afternoon. But I want to take you up to the northwest. For crossing over the Rockies, you see this little dip here in the upper level wind pattern. That's actually an area of low pressure that's going to slide eastward here over the next 24 hours. And as it does so, that parent area of low pressure approaches the Great Lakes. That's going to drop our next front into south central Texas. Tomorrow morning, we start off in the low 60s here in San Antonio, but then we see those winds flip in from the north as that front continues to slide southward, and then upper 50s and low 60s in store for those daytime highs, with temperatures falling even more so later tomorrow night. But before it can fully get here, a few pockets of drizzle certainly possible once again tomorrow morning, along with that fog and mist. And then not completely out of the question that we're able to squeeze out a few isolated showers with that particular frontal passage through late morning and into the early afternoon. Not going to be for everybody. They're likely just pretty light if we do find anything, so we'll keep eyes on it. But in theme with that, take a look at the latest drought monitor. This was last week's update, but you see as we then click on this week's update, because of the more active weather pattern that we saw over the past 7 to 10 days, we actually found some of that extreme to even exceptional drought shrink across the San Antonio area and stretching up to the north. So that is the good news. Of course, we still do have drought conditions in place, so we could definitely use more rain. We'll see what we can find here in the foreseeable future. But until then, it is still just kind of gross to walk outside, to be honest. Kicking off this Friday afternoon, we'll monitor the cloud cover as well. And then again, fog and drizzle possible once again tomorrow morning before we see that next front to arrive. Slightly drier air for the first half of the weekend, but the humidity works back in next week, so more fog and drizzle possible in the mornings, and then highs warmer in the mid to upper 70s.
Almost like spring.
Yeah, really.
Skipped a winter or something. Sorry. We find out this time every year that if you're a really good coach at a smaller school, really successful, then the bigger schools start calling.
Yeah, and so Texas State let go of Coach Spav following their disappointing season, and then rumors started flying. It could be Coach Morris, but we heard he turned down the offer. So it looks like it's going to be G.J. Kinney from Incarnate Word. He's going to be going there, but when will he take over the program? Plus, a local basketball star, Ryan Forcier, well, she's paying it forward. Coming up. We are less than 6 hours away from the Conference USA Championship between UTSA and UNT. It all goes down tonight, 6:30 at the Alamo Dome, and it sounds like the Dome will be rocking because at least one source confirms, telling KSAT12 Sports, ticket sales are up to 42,000 and hopefully counting. The excitement is building as UTSA looks to repeat as conference champs. So here's your game day info. Parking lots open at noon. The fan zone opens at 3:30 p.m. Spirit Walk goes down at 4:15 this afternoon. Alamo Dome doors open at 4:30 and the game kicks at 6:30 tonight. And there's free parking at city-owned lots from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m., but this does not include Alamo Dome parking lots. And it's official. UIW head football coach G.J. Kinney has informed the University of the Incarnate Word that he'll be leaving his position at the end of the season to take over the head coaching gig at Texas State. Both schools sending out emails today with the announcement. Kinney will continue to coach the Cardinals in the FCS playoffs. UIW will host Furman tomorrow 1 p.m. at Gale and Tom Benson Stadium. Brandeis Broncos junior basketball player Ryan Forcier is a star on the court who's paying it forward. She recently handed out basketball shoes to 52 girls at Neff Middle School via money she raised through her community initiative, Forward. She came up with the idea during the summer when one of her teammates told her when she first started playing basketball she didn't have the right shoes and that she was getting made fun of to the point where she just wanted to quit the game. Ryan said that story opened up her eyes because that shouldn't be a reason to give up basketball. So Forward was born with the help of her mom, Denise, and Ryan had the privilege to make some 7th and 8th grade girls at Neff very happy.
It's important because at Neff Middle School, which is a Title I middle school, which is like government funding, 80% of their girls did not have the right shoes to play, and it's important because it helps their dignity and confidence, and it helps them want to keep playing, as well as preventing injury.
Jakob Poeltl and the Spurs are joining forces with Ryan to help her pay it forward. She attended the Spurs game on November 23rd, where Jakob recognized Ryan for what she's doing by presenting her with a signed jersey.
It was awesome just to see how like people in the NBA want to give back, and how Jakob, like we were able to get all the girls slides, shoes, and headbands to help with their shoes, prevent like getting them dirty and stuff. And it was awesome. It was like a big deal for me personally, just because of how this whole community really wants to help each other.
Her mom tells us that the Spurs are going to buy and wear Ryan's Forward t-shirts to support her second Title I school. The website is on your screen if you'd like to buy a shirt, or you can just donate money. David?
How awesome is that? That's
really cool,
fantastic.
yeah.
Congratulations to her, and how about the Spurs stepping in and helping her out too? Great stuff. That's why we love San Antonio, and that's why we love these two people right here, Mike and Fiona, because he's always handing out money.
Yes, we're talking green today. Yes, lots of green. Oh, you just popped up on my radar, fella.
Yes, let me see this. Tell me all about it.
Here, get yourself something real pretty. You got something coming up there at Lock and Terror, right?
I do. Lock and Terror. We have brunch tomorrow. You better be coming.
Look at the delicious Seuss-inspired pancakes.
We'll tell you more about that. Speaking of Mean Green, not him, but Mean Green's in town. Play UTSA down there at the Dome. That's where Jen is. Hey, Jen.
That's right, the tailgating has begun, and we are pumped about this. They're still encouraging people to come out and pack the Dome. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know if you want to come out here and enjoy. Maybe bring a helmet or just enjoy the food. All right, I'm going to toss it back to you guys.
Stop it, calm down, boy. And, okay, you probably started decorating your Christmas trees. And guess what? Stephanie Pena-Frost from Princess and the Monkey is here to tell you about one of the latest trends.
So everybody is talking about doing the great big ornaments on their Christmas tree. Well, if you can't find them, what you can do is you can cluster small ornaments, and you can put them all together and make your own great big ornament for your tree.
It's brilliant!
Kind of makes it hard to concentrate with it, doesn't it?
And we'll tell you all about cookies for National Cookie Day. Great.
Help yourself, Grinch.
Yeah, don't worry, I will. That's what I do. Oh, did I steal it? Oh, weird.
All right, still have some mist across portions of Bexar County, but as of the latest report in from San Antonio International, it is looking like visibility is starting to improve a bit more, so that's good. Hopefully we'll see that trend into this afternoon. More fog tomorrow morning, then we see that front work in, maybe an isolated shower possible, and then into Sunday, cloud cover still with us. Really, for the most part, clouds are with us into next week, but that's when we start to see that warming trend as well. Not really feeling very festive.
Those are high numbers.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. And Mike's got to get control of the Grinch down there. I mean, when you start stealing the cookies.
It's a big thing.
Yeah, that's not good. SA Live starts right
now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Oh, watch out. Hello and happy Friday. Guard your gifts because the Grinch is in town. We're going to tell you about what he's doing in the Alamo City and how he's doing some good.
He was trying to take that candy cane, wasn't he?
I believe so. That and then some, I'm sure.
And he can pirouette, too. I like that.
He twirls.
Quite the talented little Grinch.
Oh, good afternoon. I'm Fiona Gorstiza.
And I'm Mike Strange. And, of course, we have so much to celebrate this month. And one other thing, did you know that Sunday is National Cookie Day? Believe in the elves and the cookies, the big ones like that.
Believe in your elf. Yes, great American American Cookies dropped off this amazing spread, and if you sign up to be a loyalty member and make a purchase on National Cookie Day, which again is this Sunday, you'll receive a special reward like a free regular cookie or a buy one get one regular cookie and more. You can find great American cookies in most of the local malls. So if you're going to go shop, sign up to be a loyalty member and get your reward. It's again this Sunday.
And that raises the question, since cookies are such a big part of the Christmas season, what do you like best, sugar cookies or gingerbread?
3, 2, 1, gingerbread. Okay, well that works out. You won't steal my cookies. Okay, there you go with the sugar cookie.
Because sugar cookies are when you decorate.
Yes, because he loves to decorate. Okay, and you're good at it. So let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter which you would choose.
It's a really good sugar cookie, by the way.
Right.
So.
It's the last day of our Holly Jolly Week, and we're going from jolly to maybe a little grumpy, because one of the most famous and maybe misunderstood Christmas characters, as you saw, is here in our studio.
Are you misunderstood?
Misunderstood? No, I'm Mr. Grinch.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
misunderstood. She's a friend of mine. She lives down the street in Whoville.
Okay. And you have the sash, Miss?
Yeah, no, I'm Mr. Grinch. She's Miss.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, come on.
Yes, Grinch is in town for a very special brunch that you can be a part of, along with his best friend here, Christian Brassfield, who's the executive chef from Lock & Terra. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, Chef Christian, you brought, of course, some Seuss-inspired treats, right?
We do. We have some holiday cookies. We have some Cindy Lou Who macaroons.
Cindy Lou?
Yes.
Macaroons.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And you have got a great recipe for the best pancakes ever, right?
Absolutely. So you're going to start with all your dry ingredients, the all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, don't use baking soda, and a little bit of salt.
Why
and
not?
Sugar.
Would you like to do,
Oh, yeah.
do the
This is so exactly up my alley here. This is what I love.
Natural.
Why baking powder instead of baking soda?
Baking powder is a leavener, and baking soda is going to help like your cookie spread. So yeah, so you can either sift that or just stir it together with a whisk, and then you're going to and then you're going to have all your wet. You're going to add your milk and your egg.
Say, well.
All right.
Well.
That's great.
The jokes are so good.
Yeah. And the secret to great pancakes is to not overmix it.
Not what?
Don't overmix it.
Don't what?
But
I love the mixing. I love it so much.
You're very good at that too.
It's got to be just right. It's got to be the Goldilocks of mixing. Okay, so while he's doing that, tell us what folks can expect at the brunch.
At the brunch, we have several Dr. Seuss inspired foods like roast beef.
Roast beef!
Roast beef.
Who's my favorite?
How do we make the pancake green, by the way?
We actually use the tears of Grinch.
How do we make you cry?
You know, you could actually say something nice to me instead of mean, because mean I'm used to, but say something nice.
Something nice.
Oh, we got the best jokes today.
We'll be here the rest of the week, folks.
Okay.
Try the pancakes.
Yes.
All right.
And of course, the Grinch brunch helps celebrate a great cause, right?
Absolutely. It benefits the Children's Bereavement Center of South Texas, and last year Lock & Terra donated over $21,000 to this charity.
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic organization as well. So along with, now you are using
Absolutely. Butter. That's the only way to cook pancakes.
Butter.
Yeah, butter.
Real butter.
I use oil and shoelaces.
Shame on you, Grinch.
Okay. What else is on the menu besides roast beef and the pancakes?
We have eggs Benny, we have an omelet station, we have Jell-O cake, and tons of desserts for the children.
Ooh, and then you get to decorate your pancakes too, right?
Absolutely. So we have M&M sprinkles, berries, and we also have a little bit of cream for you.
There we go.
Here we are. That's good. This is good. I love these, but you know what they need?
What?
Just a little bit more raw onion. That's sort of what I was looking for, but I mean, hey, it's your show. I'm just here.
So garlic and onion pancakes, why don't you taste that and see how that tastes?
Okay.
And then the brunch is coming up tomorrow.
Absolutely. It's at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, and for Grinches of all ages?
Grinches of all ages, and lots of fun, especially for the kids. We have a couple of readings. We do a reading of the greatest book that was ever written. It's about me. I
And Grinch, how will you spend Christmas this year?
Oh, I'm probably going to wake up in my cave and scream into the abyss and then cry until about 2 o'clock. Then I'll slide down the hill, steal some stuff, go back up. You know how it goes. That's what I do every year.
How do you plan on keeping him in control during the brunch?
I'm not certain. I'm going to bring my child, so hopefully Sebastian will be able to keep you in check. But
okay.
You know, I'm a little nicer to the kids, I promise. Just want to let it out there. The adults, not so much, but I will be nice to the children. It's part of my contract, which I'm renegotiating after this bid.
And how do folks get tickets for the brunch?
You could either book your reservation on Open Table, or you could call us directly. We have the phone number right here. It's 210-558-2479.
How many pancakes can you eat in one sitting?
17,000.
Really? Have you tried?
Yeah, how else would I know? 17,000.
I just thought it was a guess on your part. So.
No.
Okay.
All right.
If you would like to attend here, let's get you a little cookie there. Would you like one there, Mr. Grinch?
Oh, yes. I would
Don't
love
forget,
one. Thank
There
you.
The
you go.
Grinch brunch is tomorrow, Saturday, December 3rd at Sweet Fire Kitchen at the Lock and Terra Resort and Spa. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. To make a reservation, all you have to do is call 210-558-2479. That's 210-558-2479. Make those reservations and make those memories.
And don't forget, it benefits the Children's Bereavement Center. Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your cookies, sir. Okay, from an indoor festive brunch with a Grinch to an outdoor day of fishing. Tomorrow, hundreds of kids are going to be out there at Woodlawn Lake Park for fishing lines at Christmas time.
Yes, our Jen Tobias Strusky caught up with Priest Holmes, former NFL running back and the man behind this event.
Fishing Lines with Christmas Times is a series of events that we do with local communities. We like to come out and stock the tank and give the kids in this area an opportunity to fish.
Giving back is what former NFL running back and San Antonio native Priest Holmes is all about.
Well, you know, I grew up here in San Antonio. Most of my schooling was done here in San Antonio. I'm a graduate of John Marshall High School. I'm an ex-Ram for all you Rams out there. I'm really excited about giving back to my community. I think that for my 11 years playing professionally in the NFL, 4 years with Baltimore and 7 years with the Kansas City Chiefs, it gave me an opportunity to have a platform, somewhat like what we're standing on today. It's a platform, you know, we're going to use this to fish, but I use my NFL platform to reach out to kids and give back in a number of different ways. We give out turkeys, we give out backpacks. We also have a sporting event that we do every year. We do camps. I mentioned it earlier. I'm like 20 years into doing camps, and so I've serviced the city of San Antonio for a number of years, and I'm proud to be able to say that I'm from here.
This Saturday, 300 kids will be able to enjoy a day of fishing and a free lunch at Woodlawn Lake Park.
It's pretty exciting because you get these kids between the ages of 5 and 15, and they're literally, you're thinking they're going to spend all of their time fishing, but they spend more time putting their hand in the cup where there's worms, and they're digging it out with the dirt, and they're getting a chance just to feel around and get comfortable with fishing. Most of the kids that we have and that we invite out may have never fished before, but it gives them an opportunity to come out and do some fishing. The thing that is the biggest takeaway is that when I come into these communities, I'm able to stock the tank with over 3,000 fish. So even though we're here 4 hours, long after we're gone, the community can continue to fish. And then the big surprise is that we're going to actually have some catfish that are going to be thrown in here as well. And then we're going to actually have at least 25 to 30 of those tagged. So there's going to be a big surprise for those kids that get a chance to pull those out.
This is one of many events Priest plans to continue to carry on through the Priest Holmes Foundation. If you would like to help, head over to his website for more information.
Well, again, the event is tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 1, and the first 300 kids 15 and under will receive a free rod, reel, and lunch. We have the registration link on SALive.com. Just click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
All right, Jen is joining us now live from the Alamo Dome. And before they get going with all the tailgating out there, you also asked Priest about the Texas Sports Hall of Fame, right?
That's right. Yeah, he was so humble about that. You know, he won the Texas High School Sports Hall of Fame. He was inducted in that years back. So when he got the call in October that he was being inducted in the Texas Sports Hall of Fame, he was like, wait, didn't I get that already? But no, so he was super humble. That's going to happen in April 2023. Congrats to Priest. Thank you for all you do. Such a great role model. Speaking of great role models, there's plenty of them on the UTSA football team. And right now it's all about packing the dome. And we're here at the tailgate Tailgate has started, right, guys? Look, I've got some tailgaters here. Yes. All right, Anthony Ramirez, how long have you been tailgating?
Well, I haven't missed a tailgate in 11 years, so I've missed one. I haven't missed one yet. So it's been a beginning from a truck to a tailgate to what we have now is a whole team effort, and it's just a whole big family now.
You mentioned family, right? So you guys, I mean, how many people are you expecting here? Because you work together with the food and the drinks, right?
We start off early. We were usually the setup about 20 people, but it eventually gets up to 50 to 100 people, just depending. And today we're expecting at least 40,000 in the dome. So.
Wow, how important is it when everybody comes together like this, especially for tonight's game?
Oh, it's memorable moments. These are moments you can't put a price tag on, so they're priceless.
Yes, and UTSA just continues to grow, right? You mentioned this bottle here too, right?
All right, and exactly. In Texas, there's only 3 schools that they put a logo on, and so I appreciate Bud Light respecting UTSA and putting Bud's Light on, and also our local sponsors putting a nice little Roadrunner on their cans also. But it's a whole city coming together to support UTSA, and they've grown from a little school to just one of the big boys in the club now.
Isn't it amazing how much they've grown? I know you guys are proud. I'm going to shift over here. I'm coming back. Don't worry. But David Dominguez joins me now. So you've got, oh, look, they're chanting over there. You have your alumni area over here. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the UTSA Alumni Association sets up for tailgates every single football game. You'll actually find us out here in Lot C for the first time all season. So we actually, part of our proceeds goes to scholarships. So it goes to a general fund. It goes to several different scholarships, not one to really narrow down. But that's where all of our proceeds go. And with $25, you can get in. We have an open bar, and we're going to be serving tamales and sausage wraps today. So our UTSA grill team, they're great. So we're happy to have them here, and we're ready to see all the, happy folks come through. So, yeah.
Yes, and so they started cooking, at noon here?
Yeah, they actually were like, hey, we want to get it out there at 10:30. So they've been rolling. They started at 11. So, yeah, we're ready to go.
Why is it so important for today, for people to come out and support, especially alumni?
Hey, just as our guys over here said, City of San Antonio is coming together, and so that's why it's important. It's about the camaraderie and getting this football team this championship that they deserve. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And how many tailgates have you been at?
Oh,
I'm
man.
Sure plenty, right?
Let's see. Well, I've been coordinating them all, so this is my 8th one. So, yeah. And we're looking for the bowl game, so we'll see where we're going to go.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. We're excited. Okay, and the weather doesn't matter, right? I mean, it was raining earlier, but
rain or shine, we're going. Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite tailgate food?
Oh, I don't know. It might be these tamales this go around, so we'll see.
About that.
Come on, you can't skip the classics like some sausage, maybe some hamburgers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's making me hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, David. Now, what's on the menu for you guys, by the way?
Making Fidel Loco today and tamales also, because you can't go wrong with San Antonio.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to leave. I think I'm going to be here all day. Okay. So here's what you need to know if you are coming out. Arrive early and expect heavy traffic in the downtown area. Parking is free in some lots, not the Alamo Dome lots. They are sold out. The Spirit Walk starts at 4:15 between lots B and C. There's free family-friendly activities, live music, and a fan zone at the HEB Plaza on the north side of the dome. That starts at 3:30, and the doors open at 4:30. Game starts at 6:30. Are we ready for our chant now?
Yes.
All right, ready? Come on, David, get in here with us. Ready?
UTSA! UTSA!
To you. Lots of fun.
Coming up on SA Live, cheers to getting into the Christmas spirit. We're going to tell you about a festive pop-up at a cool speakeasy in the heart of the Alamo City.
Love the UTSA cheer. But first, hey, you want to get your friends and family some beautiful ornaments you just can't find anywhere else? Just check out local small businesses. We show you a few great gift ideas next on SA Live.